Beep. Beep. My name's Trooper, and I'm applying to the Bible Institute of Christian Studies and Patriotism in the USA. Woo! I think the thing that most excites me about seminary study is learning exactly how all the evolutionists and mockers of God are wrong. I've already got a pretty good biblical basis from my pastor, but I'm excited to get the tools and the study to actually refute the science of it all. The class that I'm most excited about in seminary is that one they call The Sanctity of Manifest Destiny. I'm really anxious to get a perspective on how the U.S. of A. expanded westward with nothing but the Word of God. And some guns and railroads and stuff, you know. There's a module towards the end of that class about how westward expansion is actually still the divine right of the United States. So I'm anxious to learn how we're going to manifest destiny the sea as well as space. I think the people that most inspire me are Gandhi, the Reverend Dr. King James, and those people that protest Harry Potter. Because we all know witchcraftiness is a sin. It says so in the Bible, so those are really the only people that inspire me. I've never met anyone else that I really find inspirational. Beep. Hey, Cooper! What are you doing with the video camera? Mom said I could use it! Beep.
Hi, my name is Cooper. It seems like my brother Trooper got a hold of the camera to answer his prompt, but this is my prompt for the Boston University Dean's Fellowship. I think the thing that most excites me about seminary study is engaging important questions with a community who come from very different perspectives, very different backgrounds, and are able to really just sharpen each other in answering important questions and hopefully arrive somewhere. It may not be the answer per se, but in arriving somewhere together and encouraging one another to continue exploring those important questions throughout life. The question that I'm most excited to tackle in seminary is related to the fact that I'm attempting to do the MDiv MSW dual degree. And that is, how do we encourage communities of faith to rally around the broken and the poor and vulnerable in their midst? And I'm informed by some strains of thought regarding Christian localism, specifically Wendell Berry. And so I want to ask that question by asking, what can people of faith do in relationship and walking alongside those experiencing brokenness, not just as far as political activism or charity work, but really walking with people and trying to find solutions to injustice. I think the thing that I find most inspiring these days is simply stories of people who walk with their community for years and years. I think longevity is becoming harder and harder to find in today's world. And as a person recently out of college, I've never lived more than 10 years in a single place. So I'm inspired when I hear stories of people walking with a community and fighting injustice with a community for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. And that is something that I aspire to. Thanks so much for listening. I'm excited to hopefully study with you guys. And yes, I will be your Valentine.